Morning. Okay, my name is Simon Ratnett and I'm a 61-year-old skateboarder. I was about 13 years old. This is like sort of 1976, 77, and well, it was a new craze just about to take over the country. In the early days, very, very different to what it is today. Skateboards, the decks, the trucks, the wheels hadn't really been developed, and so it was all very much sort of trial and error and kind of sort of learning on the job, I guess. When I first started skateboarding, I think it's possibly a year before I actually had a set of skateboard wheels. Previous to that, like a lot of people my age, it was a case of a broken roller skate screwed to the bottom of a piece of wood. Because it's sort of a new craze, I said 1976, 1977, a lot of people sort of jumped on the bandwagon, and I think a lot of people also just seen it as a fad that wouldn't last. And the other thing is, 1976, 77, punk rock, punk music was being born as well, and skateboarding was also a very punk thing to do. It wasn't accepted by a lot of people, like the public just very often could look down on you as a skateboarder, and also it wasn't a very good thing for relationships. If you were a young boy or young girl, it was seen as a childish thing to be doing. So it wasn't good if you were trying to, get a girlfriend or boyfriend. Yeah, it wasn't very accepted. Right, so this is my mate Ollie. Okay, he's 10 years old, and it wasn't that long ago that Ollie used to come to me for tips. But it seems like more often these days he's telling me how to do things. What do you think?
That.
What do you like about skateboarding?
It's like something to put my mind off school, and I get to just like be my own person and do what I feel like doing.
I think a good thing about skateboarding is the fact that you're always learning new things. There's always new things to learn. You're always improving and trying out different things. What I like about it, I suppose most of all, is the fact that it's very inclusive. With regards, it doesn't matter how old you are or what your background is. Everyone seems to be accepted, and it's also a very creative thing. Skateboarding is kind of whatever you want to make it. Everyone has their own style. I've had quite a few injuries, like any skateboarder. I get the usual knocks and bumps, bruises and things. In fact, if I have a session and I go away without hurting somewhere, without a bruise or a cut somewhere, then I feel quite disappointed because I feel as though I haven't pushed myself enough. I suppose the worst of my injuries would have been a dislocated shoulder, and I lost a rotator cuff in the process, and also I'm missing an ACL from my left knee. I'm going to continue to skateboard for as long as I possibly can, but I think that decision will be made for me, I guess. I'm not going to give up willingly. I mean, skateboarding is all about falling down. I think you fall down more than you actually stay on your board if you're pushing yourself. For advice I would give anyone, I'm at the end of my skateboarding journey, if you like, is to keep flexible, to stretch regularly, because being flexible prevents a lot of injuries, I think, and also just enables you to do a lot more things in life generally. But most of all, and finally, I think the main bit of advice I could give anyone is just to enjoy it and make it your own, and cut your own mark in skateboarding.